What?
Sean and Sinead are playing games. They're playing detective bullshit, which is Corey and racing.
Outrageous things you wouldn't believe about something.
I pick one of these people.
Yeah.
Do I act it out?
No.
Okay.
You're just talking.
And I can read all this?
Yeah.
And I think it's pretty obvious that this person time traveled to the future, met the sir that you were speaking of before, was confused as to how he knew all the things in this listicle of top 10 burgers in the city that he lived in. And he was convinced he was a witch, and he then tried to burn him at the stake, but he ran away because he could do that because he has really cool Nike shoes.
So that door, I didn't know they did that anymore. Who knew we owned 8,000 salad plates? Here's us from these empty holes. Why have a ballroom with no balls? Finally, they're opening up the gates. There'll be actual real-life people. It'll be totally strange. Wow, am I so ready for this change?
Yeah, no, I was very familiar with Pride and Prejudice. I was a big Jane Austen fan, and like most women related to Elizabeth Bennet, because she's smart and confident, but flawed.
A lot of women look up to Lizzie, which luckily I did not think about before I adapted the character, so I didn't freak myself out. Max,
cool.
Who are you?
Well, no one looks up to Mr. Collins.
Until now.
You made him
now.
so lovable.
Yeah, well, I think that's Maxwell, Glick, and I played Mr. Collins, if you didn't know that.
Hi, Maxwell.
Yeah. Oh, hey. Yeah, no, it was interesting for me to play that guy because he's really not such a liked character in the book and in the movies that we've seen of Pride and Prejudice, but it was my intention to actually make him someone that you could possibly like. And I guess I did, so that's cool. But yeah, I didn't want to be the same mold. Well, yeah, I mean, I wanted to bring some.
None of us like you.
Right, none of you. No. So.
As a person.
A person, I know. It's fine.
We love each other. This is all. The audience got really quiet when I was meeting.
That face. My God. Yeah, but that's what I set out to do. Make them more human and likable in some way.
Cool. Last but not least, Mary. Mary Wells. All three years.
We met each other this morning.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know. Hi, I'm Mary Kate Wiles. I played Lydia Bennett in the Lizzie Bennet Diaries. Is that the only person I've adapted? No? I played Annabelle Lee, who's a poem character.
Right, and I played Charlotte Bronte, who was a
real
real
person.
person. Who I've met several times, so I researched that character. She was very generous to have several brunches with
She's
me
busy.
in LA.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Just a single
Really
hard
nice.
quote.
We could not get her on the phone.
Yeah, I had connections. Jane Austen put me in touch.
Impressive.
Hi, yes, I played Lydia Bennett. Yes, in the same way, playing a well-loved character was not the concern. Playing a much hated character and making her somewhat interesting was a fun challenge. Ta-da! You did good.
You succeeded.
All right, guys.
You did.
Yeah, she's high energy, unlike me.
Yeah.
Film, music, like web series type thing. Those are like a BYOA sort of thing. Like you bring the audience, like you'll find maybe a couple people on the site who like check out your project and think it's really cool, but in general, it's not like you're gonna find new people. It's about bringing your existing audience, your friends, your family, getting them to support the project. The exception being games, where I think there is a community of people who just like look for interesting tabletop games to back on Kickstarter. They're like serial backers. There's one person who had backed like hundreds of games.
We would be surprised all the time because people, we would just, I was watching it like a hawk, so when I was going through, I was like, what's happening? And we would get these people, I don't know who this person is, and I look through their thing and they're backing games all the time, and I'm like, how did they pick us out of all of what's going on? Because there's a ton of volume in games as well in the Kickstarter space.
Yeah.
Like, I want to say we had like 600 games up at the exact same time we were up.
Whoa.
So,
Seriously?
and pretty much that the whole year
Dang.
long. Like, games is one of the ones where you're gonna be against. Now, tons of those are people that maybe put something up and got $2 and never promoted it and never continued with it, or just had an idea and didn't really follow through. But there's still a very competitive space of people who are spending money on promoting their Kickstarter games or are really engaged in the community.
Everything in some way came because of that, and I don't know what my life would be like if it hadn't happened. And you know, so to piggyback off Max, like all of you, but also all the people on the stage and all the other people that we've gotten to work with, because we've kept working together and making things together, and I hope that we all get to keep doing that. As an actor in LA, sometimes people tell you, find your people. And Lizzie Bennett gave me all my people.
Oh, cute.
No, I have to say it's like the exact same thing, being able to interact with all the people that have watched the show, being able to make the friends that I've made, the connections that I've made. And I said this earlier on another panel, but it is true. It is a very proud thing for me to say that I could play Emma Woodhouse as an Asian American actress, because you don't usually get to do leading roles like that, especially in classic novels. So that was a real like pat on the shoulder for myself to myself.
It's time to get the girl again. That's me. It's time to do or die. It's time to stay alive. It's time to be a spy again. It's time to dance with Lady Luck, be the jury and the judge. It's time to put on your tux again. Once a spy, always a spy, forever, forever. The war is done, to the goal is goodbye. Remember, spies never die. Spies are forever. Love how informal
There's
this is.
dialogue here, we talk, we have some talking plot devices.
Let's go. Let's talk too much. Let's go. There's an evil power to overthrow. It's time to show 'em what you got. Be the hero, take the shot. Do you wanna live? It's or no. It's time to decide who will be saved. Who do you trust? Who do you betray? Who will you live to see tomorrow or die another day? Curt, do you read me? Oh, that's you.
There's a great scene that happens right now in the show.
And like science rules, Bill Nye is the best. Once a spy, always a spy, forever, forever. The warmest hello to the coldest goodbye.
She can't go anywhere. Thank you, ma'am. I'll be back.
Spies are forever. Spies are forever. Spies are forever. Spies are forever.
Who knew I could forget my memories always seem to be always haunting me until I can't think. Then I try to deny. I let 'em die, then I pour myself a drink. Then another, and drink until I get my fix. Till the morning light and the sun is bright and nothing's right. We also find the night remember. So it might as well be me. Somebody's gotta do it. Looks like that someone has to be me. You came here to do this, so do the job. Stop acting like a little pussy. Wait, what?
Time to sneak down secretly. What a surprise, they don't know anything. This is how a spy should be.
Who's that? Somebody's gotta do it. Somebody's gotta do it. Somebody's gotta do it. So it might as well be me.
Please do try and pay attention, Megan. I've slaved away all night and day preparing this presentation. To do the deed, I think you'll need these cutting-edge creations. So, please pay attention, for these inventions might mean your salvation. I'll guide you through.
What's that do?
I need a vacation. First, I'll listen to the clever twist on a watch. But vibrator, with a flick of the wrist, you get the gist. This watch becomes a laser. And look, my dear, this pen here, see anything out of place?
No.
We'll press this here and pull this here and trace an acid in your face.
Cool.
Careful, Mega, and I think you could use a pair of shoes. It just might save your life. Just click your heels and you'll reveal. And the hive, and what you need to succeed. Oh, is this new tuxedo? It's waterproof, it's fireproof, and even improves libido. No! I do what I do, so you can do what you do. And while you're saving the world, who do you think will be saving you? Oh, you think I'm crazy, but based on what I see, you must pay attention to me. I always wanted to do that. I'm a product that demands all of your focus. This thing you got, which comes with dangerous explosive. Or what passes as a glasses also takes a picture. Or what passes as a flask is actually holding liquor.
No thanks, I'm off it.
Here we have a simple thing.
Do you work this part?
Stories the ring, police is ring. Poison to harm this hearing aid.
What did you say?
Yes, you know it better. Just listen and you'll know it plain.
Ah, shit! Ow!
Yes, it's a lie detector.
We do what we do, so you can do what you do. And while you're saving the world, who do you think will be saving you? Ooh, we won't make a big fuss, but you know you need us. So please pay attention to us.
Are we just doing choreography? Come on then, Mega. Choose something.
What's that cave?
It's actually a gun.
Is that umbrella?
As a matter of fact, a gun.
Candlestick?
It's a gun.
Coffee cup?
It's a gun.
Apple?
Gun.
Razor?
Gun.
Razor and shaving cream, I know what it is. It's a gun.
No, Daniel Boone, that's to shave that awful beard. You look homeless.
Hey, it's a great beard. We do. Wait,
No, it's not.
what's happening? So you can do what you do.
And while you're saving the world,
Who do you think will be saving you?
while you're saving the world,
Who will be saving you? We'll be saving you.
yeah, I love working with you guys. And then you guys reached out to me over text and were like, hey, you want to meet at Coffee Bean? We have something to tell you about.
Yeah.
And so we're like, sure. And they literally, like about a sentence in, and I was like, yes. And then
we were nervous too, because I mean, you usually don't get your first choice cast. When we did our last big sketch show in LA, I mean, it didn't.
I know I was far down here.
But you know, everyone's busy, everyone has projects, schedules, things fall through. It's so crazy. But we got our first choice cast. So when we were going to ask Curt, we were like, God, we have Curt, we like can't get Curt out of our mind for this part. So we were like, I hope he says yes, I hope he's not.
And then we're like, we have this idea for a thing, and Curt was like, yes, I'm in. And we're like, no, hear us out.
Well, and also I think one of my bucket list things to do was to get to like originate a show that had never existed before. Because I feel like so much of theater auditions are going in for shows where you're just trying to like live up to like the original cast that you can never be that thing. And I don't know, I just thought it was, and really GeekyCon represents, Geeky and Leaky kind of represent like how a lot of us got to know each other.
Oh, yeah.
And so to me it was kind of this thing of like, we hang out at Geeky or Leaky and be like, we should do something together, and then you guys made it happen.
To be a teacher you need, it's Yoda you seek.
Yes.
Do or do not, there is no try. Believe it or not, Yoda am I. 3, 4, and 3, 4, 1. Too old you are, too dumb you are, too much like your father's son you are. But stick with me, there's a king and a Jedi you'll be. Help you, I came, the best I am, more powerful than the rest I am. And if you agree, then a Jedi you'll be. Stick with Yoda, ha, Yoda. He's the only new hope you got. And though Yoda's persona doesn't seem like a lot, size matters not. Work hard you will, train much you will, and hate Master Yoda's guts you will, but eventually a Jedi you'll be.
Chau was there, so that was cool. And he played Edgar, and I played a Girl Scout. And then we decided to expand that since we had the whole day, and we did a Telltale vlog. And in one of the episodes of the Telltale vlog, Lenore says something about a dinner party that Edgar was throwing for all of his author friends. And it was Emily Dickinson, Dostoevsky, and Nathaniel Hawthorne, I believe, were the ones at that. And that was just kind of like a throwaway. And then I don't remember how exactly. It might have been you. He was just like, we should do that.
One of our favorite movies is Clue, and marrying those two together seemed like a really, really good idea.
Can I ask too, like the concept behind specifically Poe and sort of the literary themes? Were you guys just literature buffs, or where did that kind of come from to create content based on that idea?
I wrote the sketch Edgar Allan Poe buys Girl Scout cookies just because I love Poe, and I thought it would be really hilarious to put him with like a really happy-go-lucky Girl Scout, and then that turned into Lenore, who's a Valley girl, and it's just fun to have them hanging out together and be so different because Poe is so sad all the time, and she's just like over it, and yeah, it's been a success, I think.
She's always sitting or standing in a photo booth. So I'm happy she gets to walk around, or float around. So that was really fun for my character. And she has kind of an arc. You wouldn't think that, but
Yeah, she
you know,
does.
that was fun. I've never done anything this big, so it was fun to finally be able to act and be like, oh, we did this scene already, so I have to behave differently than that last scene, acting. And that was really cool.
I think you really have to have, just creatively, you have to have that in a team, because I think people, I know as a writer, I can like spend, years planning out something, but you need someone to step in and really say, okay, here's some parameters, here's a deadline. And, I was just so impressed that you really, even in your emails, like every night it was like, here's a, I always knew it was happening, You know what I mean? And that is a really hard thing because sometimes when you work on friends' projects, you're literally like, what are we doing and what is this?
You can always
There was
find
no
an email
question.
from Mary Kate detailing exactly what we're
really
doing.
love writing
get
emails. And this is smart, actually. At the end of these lengthy emails, they would say, like, please respond with this, like, weird specific phrase to show me that you read this whole thing. I'm such a crazy person that I will, like, write an email 4 days before it needs to be sent and be like, hey guys, I wrote this email. Let me know if it's all right. I just was really excited to write it. So.
Respond with your favorite Fallout Boy lyric and let me know you get this.
But, I mean, like, having also produced, it is a problem. Sometimes people do not thoroughly read their
It's
emails.
true. Yes, Ashley produced her own film, and she knows how hard and wonderful and rewarding it is.
Which is why I was so thoroughly impressed with you guys.
Thank you.
Also, it's, sorry, you go.
Oh, I wasn't gonna
Go,
say
no,
thanks.
go, do it.
Thanks for question.
It's really, it took a long time to get to this point where we know all these people who are really talented and really professional, who we trust, and it's a really nice feeling. And then Mary Kate was in Spies and working on that, and I got to know Curt and everybody through that, and I was like, oh my god, I want to work with all of these people, and we tried to get as many of them involved in this as we can. We still have to work on Tessa and Joe Walker.
Chau and Sinead are doing their Q&A thing.
Did you get sorted for Elven Morning Houses? What are you? Horned Serpent. Nice. Nice. I'm Puckwudgie. Did you get sorted?
Horned Serpent.
Nice. We are both Horned Serpent rated class. Fitting. That's a fairly common.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one of the questions is, what are you working on right now? So I know you're working on, I guess you finished Po Party.
Yeah, no, we're not. We're still working on it.
Still working on it? Oh, okay. Awesome.
We're editing episode 4 right now out of 11. So we are definitely working on that still.
Yeah. Are you still filming?
No, yeah, we
still
filmed
filming
it.
just, yeah, okay.
2 weeks, and then we were done.
Yeah,
It's just a long editing process,
Yeah,
which is super
fulfilling-
fun.
fulfilling Kickstart
Yeah.
process.
It's a never-ending process.
I want to say a big thank you to Ed Powell for sponsoring this video. He's one of my patrons, and if you'd like to be a patron, you can check out my Patreon at patreon.com/mkwiles.